let's gather round, an adventure is always waiting. There's storytelling news for us, and we always know what's happening. We act, we play, we dance, we sing from 9 to 10 on Saturday morning. Youth on the go. Whoa. Let's start the show. Youth on the go. Whoa. Let's start the show. Whoa. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Good morning, good morning, good morning to all of our radio listeners, our viewers via Von Radio's Facebook and YouTube channels, and welcome to another edition of Youth on the Go here on Von Radio. Every Saturday morning we are here with you to give you, of course, information, activities, opportunities, anything that we can to support and develop our students and our young people. And this Saturday is no different. I am Zanella Claxton from the Department of Education. DeAndre is under the weather this morning, and so we want to give a big shout out to DeAndre, and we hope that you feel better soon. All right, so of course, as per usual, there are so many things happening around the island. There's so many things happening within our schools. But this week, we wrapped up most of our sports meets. We just have a few left, but we are through with most. So I'm going to touch on those that are coming up, bearing in mind that this weekend we have the Bank of Nevis High School Championships, and I'll go through the roster with us in a few minutes. The remaining sports, so this week we had Charlestown Secondary was on Sunday. We had Naomi's Preschool on Wednesday. Combermere Preschool and Nevis Academy were on Thursday. We had Montessori Academy yesterday morning, and next week Charlestown Preschool and Inez France Pre. Charlestown Preschool will be at the ETW Park on Wednesday, 18th March. Inez France Preschool Friday, 20th March, and of course those are happening at the St. Thomas's Primary School field. So Charlestown Preschool, ETW Park, Wednesday, 18th March. Inez France Preschool at 12 noon at the St. Thomas's playing field on Friday, 20th March. So those would be our final sports meets, and from there we will be able to move on to the upcoming activities. As I said, yesterday we had the opening ceremony for the Nevis High School Championship, and we saw all three teams. We had the GSS Junior and Secondary School Panthers, the CSS Lions, and the NISS Vikings. And so this weekend, the students are probably already getting ready, but we will see the track and field events happening there at the Nevis Athletic Stadium. And so I will go through the events quickly with you. They start at 1 p.m. daily. And remember, this activity, this championship is sponsored by the Bank of Nevis Limited, and I'm wearing my Bank of Nevis shirt to make sure that we assist with giving the sponsors some airtime, and to, of course, support the activity, and to say thank you to the Bank of Nevis for investing in our students and for all that you do to give back to your community as well, because the Bank of Nevis, that's our bank, and so the tagline, improving the quality of life, and of course it's improving our quality of life here, especially as it relates to this particular championship. And so at 1 p.m., at 1 o'clock this afternoon, we will have girls javelin, and the javelin will go down to about 2:30, and then we will go into shot put. We'll also see those shot put events taking place. And then later this afternoon, we will have the 800-meter races. We'll also have the 200-meter races, and we'll have the 3,000-meter run and the 5,000-meter run. The 3,000-meter run is a girls' event, or girls' open event, and the 5,000-meter run is a boys' open event. Now that is let me tell you, that's a lot of, they will have to take a lot of laps around the track, and I cannot remember now how many laps. I have seen some students over the years who have participated, even when I was a teacher at Gingerland Secondary. I can recall some of the students participating in this event and preparing for this event. And of course, it is an international event. So if they're able to survive it, I know they're the people who will be able to run probably the half marathons and the marathons, because they are our long distance runners, and we have to make sure that we have events that cater to every single student, every single athlete. All right, and then at the end of the afternoon, we will see the 4x100 meters. So let me go through the events for today once again. We will have the javelin and shot put throws. Those take place first. And then we go into the 800 meters, the 3,000 meters, the 5,000 meters, the 4x1 relays, all happening today. Tomorrow, after we would have finished church, in the afternoon, we will come back and we'll have the high jump events, followed by the long jump events, and those will be followed by the 400 meters, the 1,200 meters, the 1,500 meters, and the 100 meters and the 4x4 relay. Let me go through tomorrow again. The start time is 1 p.m. We have high jump, long jump, 400 meters, 1,200 meters, 1,500 meters, 100 meters, 4x4 relay. And so we see that the weekend is set to be a packed one, and we want to encourage all of us to continue to support our students as much as we can to ensure that they can feel our presence. Now, we have several other things that are happening, as I said, but our students, some of them will be testing next week. They will have their end of term exams, and some of them will be preparing for the end of term exams. So students during the course of the weekend, please ensure that you make some time to remain focused, to continue to read, to review what you have done during the term, and to go forward, ensuring that we are keeping that balance. Students first, athletes second, and that you are doing your best to be successful, and parents, that you are doing your best to help them to remain focused. So once again, for this afternoon, we will have the javelin and shot put throws, and those will be followed by the 800 meters, followed by the 200 meters, followed by the 3,000 meters, 5,000 meters, 4x100 relays, and those will close out the afternoon. The cost of the event, tickets will be on sale at the event, and so we will have tickets, general admission tickets, adults $20 and children $10, and that's per day. So it's $20 for today and $20 for tomorrow, children $10 for today and $10 for tomorrow. And so we want to encourage you to head out to the Nevis Athletic Stadium and support our students as far as possible. And on that note, we're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back.
You're listening to Vaughn Radio from the Federation of St. Kitts Nevis.
It's time, come on, rise and shine. You know, I know we're gonna have a great time. And now we're past it quickly, you don't wanna miss it. So turn up the radio, it's Youth on the Go. Youth on the Go. Whoa. go, let's go. I will learn new things. I will be creative. Grab your gears, let's gather around. An adventure is always waiting. There's storytelling news for us, and we always know what's happening. We act, we play, we dance, we sing from 9 to 10 on Saturday morning. Youth on the go. Whoa. Let's start the show. Youth on the go. Whoa. Let's start the show. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Good morning, good morning, good morning to all of our radio listeners, our viewers via Von Radio's Facebook and YouTube channels, and welcome to another edition of Youth on the Go here on Von Radio. Every Saturday morning we are here with you. We share activities, events, opportunities, anything that will help or to develop that will go to developing our students and our young people, and this Saturday is no different. I am Zanella Claxton from the Department of Education here on Nevis, and we are here with you this morning. We just spent some time speaking to the events happening this weekend, the Nevis High School Championship, which is sponsored by the Bank of Nevis. And for those of you who are watching via Facebook and YouTube, I am wearing my Bank of Nevis Nevis High School Championship shirt this morning to support and recognize our sponsors, the Bank of Nevis. The Bank of Nevis, of course, is a locally based bank here on the island of Nevis, and we are always elated when we have our institutions, our stakeholders supporting our students. This morning, we also are aware that many persons, well, all of us, I think, are aware because we are seeing various responses throughout the island, throughout the region, and I dare say throughout the world to the COVID-19 coronavirus, better known as the coronavirus. And we would have seen and been exposed to many different forms of or bits of information, some of them from credible sources, some from not as credible sources. And so we wanted to continue and to join with our colleagues there at the Ministry of Health, as education is one of the bigger stakeholders as well, a big stakeholder as it relates to personnel and interactions with various people. We have a large staff, we have a large pool of students, and so we want to partner with the Ministry of Health in encouraging everyone to continue to practice safe and hygienic practices. You are encouraged to continue, students, parents, and everyone alike, to continue to wash your hands frequently and thoroughly. And of course there is a method for washing your hands, and students have learned this not just around the coronavirus, but the Ministry of Health has gone through several campaigns to teach our students how to properly wash their hands. And so hand washing is one of the very important first steps. They have to also remember that they should try as much as possible to refrain from placing their hands in their faces, because the virus can be found or is evident on surfaces. Now, everything that I'm saying right now is precautionary, since there has, well, to date, up to last evening, and I haven't been updated since, but up to last evening I know that there were no reported confirmed cases of the virus here in the Federation. So what we're doing right now is to prepare all of our listeners, all of our students. The Ministry of Health would have gone around to all of the schools and would have had sessions with primary and secondary schools to reinforce how to respond, to reinforce how to properly wash your hands, to reinforce the importance of coughing into the fold of your elbow, the crook of your elbow, instead of coughing into the palm of your hands. Our students, they have mastered, I've heard that they have understood, or they understand that they're no longer hugging, so they're doing virtual ear hugs, but it's all in preparation for in the event that the virus makes it to our shores. We have to make sure that we educate all of our people. And so I want to commend the Ministry of Health on all that they have been doing to educate the population, and of course our students and teachers in relation to how to respond. We have to ensure that our surfaces are cleaned very often, that they are disinfected, and of course, as I said before, that we continuously wash our hands, minimize handshakes, minimize hugs, physical contact, because because you're preparing in the event that it does come, you would have already gotten into a routine. So this is just the preparation phase. And of course, if you're prepared and you continue to prepare, then our hope is that it would minimize the panic. Now, if you are not feeling well, just like if you're not feeling well on any other occasion, it is important that we stay at home if you're not feeling well. It doesn't, whether it's the coronavirus or anything else, right? We have to make sure that we stay home. The rule of thumb for many years, it's been what, over almost, oh my goodness, I'm aging myself. It's been a long time, but for many years, I've known within the education system, if you have a fever, it's always best to stay home. And it is no different with this virus. So if you are not feeling well for whatever reason, it is best for you to stay home, especially if you have a fever. That's just a rule of thumb. That's nothing that is specific to this virus, but it does help for as we continue to prepare for it as well. And so, listeners, it is important that although we are alert, that we are vigilant, and that we are preparing, that we do not send the whole Federation into a panic, okay? So we want you to remain as calm as you can, keep up to speed with what's happening, keep abreast of the news items, stay tuned to the various Facebook pages, and as it relates to us, I want to encourage all of you to like the Ministry of Education Nevis Facebook page. Our Facebook page will be a means of communication to you, the listening public, as it relates to our students and, of course, the way in which, what our expectations are. We will provide, should the virus reach our shores, you should be able to look out for consistent updates via the Ministry of Education Nevis page. So it's important, go onto Facebook, search for the Ministry of Education Nevis, and please like the Facebook page so that in the event that we have to get notices out quickly, of course we will also use all of the traditional methods and means, but in terms of social media, we are encouraging you to like the Ministry of Education Nevis Facebook page so that we can get that information out to you. Once again, the Ministry of Education Nevis Facebook page. Of course, we will, as I said, we will provide updates via as many of the various mediums that we use, but please ensure that you are also keeping abreast via our Facebook page, and we can give you step-by-step instructions from there, as well as I said, the other mediums that are available to us. So, for those who are, there are some who are worried. I will not say that we should not be, concerned, because there is a virus that has caused some deaths, many across the world, but I will say that it is important that we try as much as possible to keep a calm head, a calm mind, and to remain focused, and as I said, to remain vigilant so that we can respond and not react. And so we know that there are some who are concerned about large gatherings and all of the various things that, and throughout the world we are seeing different countries canceling various events and activities. we at the Ministry of Education are being guided by our other stakeholder ministries, and so we know that we are guided by the Ministry of Health, we are guided by disaster management, and we will at all times respond in the best interest of our staff and students. And we will do all that we can to protect our students against this virus or any other thing that may come their way. We will do the same for our staff to ensure that we protect our staff and act in their best interest at all times. And so this virus is no different, and so we will be treating it accordingly. And as I said, if it's important for you to remain, it's important that you remain in tune with what's going on. And of course, stay tuned to the Eastern Caribbean's Powerhouse, because we know that many persons stay locked in to Vaughan Radio, and we know that when we need that information to be shared, we have always found the Eastern Caribbean's Powerhouse to be a partner as well. So stay tuned, as I said, to all of our sources, and you should be, our students will be okay, our community will be okay, our teachers will be okay, as long as we respond and accordingly, and we do our best to protect all of our stakeholders. All right, and so this morning, in preparation for the tests that are coming up, I know that we have exams, like I said, and our students are excited about their exams. And so in preparation for the exams coming up this week, we are going to also have a few questions for you so that you can start practicing for next week. Okay, we're going to start off with a relatively easy question because we only have a few seconds left before the next break. So the first question, how many seconds are in 10 minutes? How many seconds are in 10 minutes? The numbers to call, 469-1616. 469-1700. We have a very easy question for you. How many seconds are in 10 minutes? All right, we have a caller on the line. Good morning.
Morning.
How are you doing today?
Fine, thank you.
Wonderful. Do you know how many seconds are in 10 minutes?
Yes.
Okay. Can you tell me? In a complete sentence. Go ahead.
There are 600 seconds in 10 minutes.
Ooh, good job. What's your name?
Shariel Thomas.
Shariel Thomas. Shariel, do you know how you got 600 seconds? Do you know what you did to get 600 seconds? Can you help us so that all the boys and girls listening can know how one would know how many seconds are in 10 minutes?
My mommy told me.
Mommy told you? I love your honesty. Shariel, what grade are you in? What grade are you in?
Grade 2.
Grade 2. And who's your teacher?
Miss Prentice.
You have Miss Prentice. Mrs. Daly Apprentice?
Yes.
Wonderful. So you attend the St. Thomas's Primary School?
Yes.
Okay. How was your sports day?
Good.
Wonderful. And what color are you on?
Green.
You're on green. Okay. Did Greenhouse win your sports?
Yes.
Woo! Okay. Well, congratulations to you and your entire Greenhouse team. And congratulations on giving us the correct answer. All right?
Yes.
Thank you so much, Shariel. You have a wonderful day.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So Shariel Thomas would have given us the correct answer. 600 seconds are in 10 minutes. And what Shariel did, well, she was supported by her mom, but there are 60 seconds in 1 minute. Okay, and so you had to multiply 60 times 10, and that would have given you 600 seconds. And on that note, we're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back.
When VON vibrates, the whole Caribbean must shake.
860 AM, the powerhouse.
It's time, come on, rise and shine. You know, I know we're gonna have a great time. An hour passes quickly, you don't wanna miss it. So turn up the radio, it's Youth on the Go. Youth on the Go. Whoa, let's start the show. Oh, Youth on the Go. Whoa, let's start the show. Let's go. I will learn new things. I will be creative. Grab your gears, let's gather around. An adventure is always waiting. There's storytelling news for us, and we always know what's happening. We act, we play, we dance, we sing from 9 to 10 on Saturday morning. Youth on the go. Whoa, let's start the show. Youth on the go. Whoa, let's start the show. Let's go.
Let's go. Good morning to all of our radio listeners, our viewers via Von Radio's Facebook and YouTube channels, and welcome to another edition of Youth on the Go here on Von Radio. Every Saturday we are here to share with you activities, events, opportunities. And of course, this Saturday is no different. I am Zanella Claxton from the Department of Education. My co-host DeAndre is not feeling very well. He's had a tough week, and we hope that he feels better soon, but he's not here with us today. And so, DeAndre, we hope that you feel better very, 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 very soon. Okay, and so we started off this morning. We had a little quiz, and our first winner was Miss Shariel Thomas, and she attends the St. Thomas's Primary School. She's in grade 2, and so we want to say congratulations to Shariel for a job well done. Okay, so we have some more questions for you, our listeners. And so our next question is also a math question. Okay. Sarah and Andrew went to the movies. Sarah bought 2 movie tickets for $6.20 each. Carl bought 2 buckets of popcorn for $5.75 each. How much more money did Sarah spend than Andrew? Let's go through that again. Sarah and Andrew went to the movies. Sarah bought 2 movie tickets at $6.20 each. 6.20. Okay? So Sarah bought 2 movie tickets at $6.20 each. Andrew bought 2 buckets of popcorn at $5.75 each. How much more money did Sarah spend than Andrew? Okay? I think this is a fun one. So we have 2 friends. They went to the movies. Their names are Andrew and Sarah. And Sarah bought 2 movie tickets. And each movie ticket costed her $6.20. Then Andrew bought 2 buckets of popcorn, and each bucket of popcorn cost him $5.75. How much more money did Sarah spend than Andrew? Now let's say you have the answer. All right. Okay, this one is a fun one. This is multiple steps, and so I know it might take a little bit of time, but I also have faith in our listeners, and I know that they will do just fine. The numbers to call, 469-1616, 469-1700. And I will reread the question. Sarah and Andrew went to the movies. Sarah bought 2 movie tickets, and each movie ticket cost $6.20. We have a caller on the line.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. How are you doing today?
Good.
Wonderful. Okay, so do we have the answer?
Yes.
Okay, good. Let's go.
Sarah had 9 cents more.
How much?
9 cents.
I'm not hearing that number.
9.
9?
Yes.
9 cents?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. I want you to go back and check. You're really close. Okay, go back and check. I'm going to reread the numbers, okay?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. So, Sarah bought 2 tickets, and each ticket cost $6.20. That's 6.20. Andrew bought 2 buckets of popcorn, and each bucket of popcorn costs $5.75. How much more money did Sarah spend than Andrew? Okay, our previous caller was very close, but I wanted to call the numbers again. So Sarah bought 2 tickets at 6.20, $6.20, and Andrew bought 2 buckets of popcorn at 5.75. Okay, and so we want to know how much more money did Sarah spend than her friend Andrew. As I said, our previous caller was really close. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing today?
Fine, thank you.
Wonderful. Do you have the answer for us?
Yes.
Okay, can you give us the answer, please?
Sarah spent 45 more cents.
Hello?
Sarah spent 45 more cents.
All right, you're close. I think I know where you missed your step. Go back. Remember, Sarah bought 2 tickets, and Andrew bought 2 buckets of popcorn. Go back and check. I know where you made your mistake, okay? Go back and check. All right. Good morning. Okay, we lost that caller. I see exactly where our previous caller would have made that mistake, and I will address it when we get the correct answer in. But we'll repeat the question. Sarah bought 2 movie tickets, $6.20. Andrew bought 2 buckets of popcorn at $6.75. We have a call on the line. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
How are you doing today?
I'm fine.
Okay, wonderful. Do you have the answer for us?
Yes.
Okay, what is the answer?
90 cents.
Okay, give me a complete sentence or it's not going to be accepted.
The answer is 90 cents.
Okay, so I want you to when you're framing your answers, you should be able to tell me Sarah spent dash cents more than Andrew. Let's go.
Sarah spent 90 cents more than Andrew.
Okay, how did you get that answer?
I did 2 times 620 and 2 times 570. Then I subtracted the answers I got.
Okay, good. And you got 90 cents. So 2 times $6.20 should have given you $12.40, correct?
Yes.
And 2 times $5.75 should have given you $11.50. You subtracted and you got 90 cents. And what is your name?
Tajana David.
Okay, Tejana, good job. Good job. And Thank you so much, and so we'll see you in a little bit, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Now, the previous caller, whom I told I saw where she made the mistake, she did not multiply the numbers by 2. If you divide 90 by 2, you'll get 45. So she ended up with 45 cents because I think she just subtracted the initial numbers, and she would have gotten 45 cents. So you had to multiply by 2 and then subtract, okay? But good job to our previous caller. And so we are going to move on to our next question. Joseph is learning to play the piano. On Monday, he practiced from 6:30 to 7:05. On Tuesday, he practiced from 3:55 until 4:15. How many minutes did he practice over the 2 days? Let's go again. Joseph is learning to play the piano. On Monday, he practiced from 6:30 to 7:05. On Tuesday, he practiced from 3:55 to 4:15. How much time did he practice during the course of the 2 days? Let's go again. Joseph is learning to play the piano. On Monday, he practiced from 6:30 to 7:05. On Tuesday, he practiced from 3:55 to 4:15. How much time did he practice over during the course of the 2 days? The number to call, 469-1616, 469-1700. And of course, this one I think is a fun one. It's very easy, I think. So as long as we know our times, we should be good. So Joseph is learning to play the piano. On Monday, he practiced from 6:30 to 7:05. On Tuesday, he practiced from 3:55 to 4:15. How many minutes did he practice during the course of the 2 days? (469-1616), 469-1700. And we have some persons who called earlier who were not able to win. They were very close, and so I hope that you have your pencils in your hands and that you will be able to call in again. As I said, Joseph is learning to play the piano. On Monday, he practiced from 6:30 to 7:05. On Tuesday, he practiced from 3:55 to 4:15. How much time did he spend practicing over the course of the 2 days? We have a call on the line. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, we might have lost that caller. So caller, you might have to call again, 469-1616, 469-1700. Joseph is learning to play the piano. On Monday, he practiced from 6:30 to 7:05. On Tuesday, he practiced from 3:55 to 4:15. How much time did he spend practicing over the course of the 2 days? Good morning. Good morning. Okay. All right. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, I'm going to repeat the question, and then we'll be able to take more calls. We have one call? Okay, let's try. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, we're going to take a short break. It seems like we lost that caller. Okay. Okay, we're going to take a short break, but we'll come back to this very question.
Sugar City St. Kitts. Keep it sweet. Keep listening to Vaughn.
It's time, come on, rise and shine. You know, I know we're gonna have a great time. And now we're past it quickly, you don't wanna miss it. So turn up the radio, it's Youth on the Go. Youth on the Go. Whoa, let's start the show. Oh, Youth on the Go. Whoa, let's start the show. Whoa, let's go, let's go, let's go. I will learn new things. I will be creative. Grab your gators, let's gather around. An adventure is always waiting. There's storytelling news for us, and we always know what's happening. We act, we play, we dance, we sing from 9 to 10 on Saturday morning. Youth on the Go. Whoa, let's start the show. Oh, Youth on the Go. Whoa, let's start the show. Whoa, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Good morning, good morning, good morning to all of our radio listeners, our viewers via Vaughn Radio's Facebook and YouTube channels, and welcome to another edition of Youth on the Go here on Vaughn Radio. I am Zanella Claxon from the Department of Education. DeAndre's out this morning, but we are in the middle of a quiz, and so we have people calling in already, and so we'll take this call. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
This is Whitney off here.
Okay. You'll have to call back a little after 10. Okay? Please call back a little after 10. Okay. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Okay, do you have the answer for us this morning?
Yes, I do.
Okay, wonderful. Let's go.
He spent 21 hours and 40 minutes.
21 hours and 40 minutes?
Yes.
Okay. Now, well, let me guide you through something quickly, okay?
Yes.
So, Joseph is learning piano.
Yes.
On Monday, the first day, he practiced from 6:30 p.m. Maybe I should put that in there. From 6:30 p.m. to 7:05 p.m. Okay? And then on Tuesday, he practiced from 3:55 p.m. to 4:15 p.m. All right? And so we want to know how much time he spent playing during the course of the 2 days. So work on it for a little bit more and call back, okay?
Yes.
Thank you so much. Okay? So I'm going to put that in because I don't want us to think that he was continuously playing. So he played from... He's learning to play the piano, Joseph. On Monday, he practiced from 6:30 p.m. to 7:05 p.m. On Tuesday, he practiced from 3:55 p.m. to 4:15 p.m. We want to know how many minutes he practiced over the course of the 2 days. The numbers to call, 469-1616. 469-1700. And we know that our students out there, I want you to try this one. It's not difficult. It's very easy. Sometimes we struggle with time, but it's important that we get exposure to various things. And of course, as we strive to be on time for activities, we have to get a grasp of what time looks like. 469-1616. 469-1700. So Joseph is learning to play the piano. On Monday, he practiced from 6:30 p.m. to 7:05 p.m. On Tuesday, he practiced from 3:55 p.m. to 4:15 p.m. How many minutes did he practice over the course of the 2 days? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, we lost that caller. Okay. And students, we want you to have some confidence, and it's important for us to try, okay? Even if we're not certain, let's go through and see. Maybe we would have gotten it correctly, and if we didn't get the correct answer, that's okay too, because as we keep listening, we will learn from the other persons who are calling in. So, Joseph, the question, Joseph is learning to play the piano. On Monday, he practiced from 6:30 p.m. until 7:05 p.m. And on Tuesday, he practiced from 3:55 p.m. to 4:15 p.m. How many minutes did he practice over the course of the 2 days? And I'm going to go through the times a little bit slower to ensure that we have the correct times. Joseph is learning to play the piano. On Monday, he practiced from 6:30 p.m., that's 6:30 p.m., until 7:05 p.m., that's 7:05 p.m. On Tuesday, he practiced from 3:55 p.m., 3:55, to 4:15 p.m., 4:15. How much time did he practice altogether? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing today?
Good.
Okay. Do you have the answer for us?
Yes, I do.
Wonderful. What is the answer in a complete sentence?
He practiced piano for 1,265 minutes.
Okay. 1,265 minutes. Did you record the times that I gave?
Yes, I did.
You did? All right. We're going to keep trying at that one, and then we'll come back, okay?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, at 6:30 p.m., Joseph sat down at the piano, and he practiced from 6:30 p.m. to 7:05 p.m. Okay? He got up, he went about his business, he did everything he had to do the next day, he went to school. In the afternoon, after he got from school, he sat down again, and he practiced from 3:55 to 4:15. Okay? At 4:15, he got up and he did whatever fun things he wanted to do. How much time did Joseph practice altogether over the course of the 2 days? Between Monday and Tuesday, how much time did he practice the piano? Numbers to call: 469-1616, 469-1700. And for, if I have to give a little clue, if you have a manual analog clock in front of you, you can look at the numbers. You can start at the 6:30. Okay. Good morning. We have a call on the line. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing today?
Good.
Wonderful. Okay. Do you have the answer for us?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Go ahead. Speak a little bit louder, though. Okay.
Yes.
Go ahead.
He spent 21 hours and 5 minutes practicing on the piano
21 hours and 5 minutes.
when I put them together.
You put them together.
Yes, and I did that.
Okay. All right. Okay. Do you have a clock at home that you can see the numbers, the minutes, not the digital clock, but the one that you can count off the numbers and seconds? Do you have one of those?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So look at it, and I want you to count from 6:30 to 7:05. How many minutes are in there? Okay?
Yes.
And then write it down. Then go back and look from 3:55 to 4:15 and see how many minutes are there. And write it down. Okay? And then go from there. Okay? You have to do that really fast though, because we're almost out of time. Okay. Okay, I'm not quite sure why this one is stomping us. But the numbers to call: 469-1616, 469-1700. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
How are you doing today?
I'm good.
Wonderful. Do you have the answer for us?
Yes.
Okay, what is the answer?
55 minutes.
So I'm sorry?
55 minutes.
Okay, what's the rule? You have to give the answer in a complete sentence.
Ah.
Let's go.
The answer is 55 minutes.
No, sir. Oh, no, sir or ma'am. Is this a boy or a girl?
Sir.
I'm sorry?
Sir.
Sir. No, sir. That's not the way we want to phrase it. So we want to say Joseph spent blank, we put in a number, minutes practicing the piano over the 2 days. Go ahead.
Okay, Joe spent 55 minutes over the piano in the 2 days.
Okay. Playing the piano over the 2 days. And what's your name?
Devontae Connor.
Devontae Connor. Awesome job, Devontae. You did wonderfully. Please tell us how you got 55 minutes.
Yes, so from 6:30 to 7:05, that's 35 minutes.
Perfect. Mm-hmm.
Then from 3:55 to 4:15, that was 20 minutes.
Perfect.
Then I add them.
Wonderful, Devontae. How old are you?
11.
You're 11. What school do you attend?
Charleston Primary School.
Charlestown Primary. Okay, Devontae. And what grade are you in? You're in grade 5 or 6?
6.
6. Okay. Well, congratulations. You did a wonderful job. Can you make it? I'm sure you can't make it over here by that time. So what I'll do for you, Devontae, I'll have someone drop it off at your school. Is that okay? Or do you want it today? If you want it today, I'll take your number. We'll take your parents' number.
Just off at the school.
School. I'll have somebody drop it off at your school on Monday. Okay?
Thank you.
Okay, you're very welcome, Devontae. All right. Thank you so much to Devontae. Students, take your time, and all you needed to do is count the number of minutes from 6:30 to 7:05. That would have given you 20 minutes, okay? And so if you have a clock at home, and I know that your teachers use that clock face that they stamp in your books, or they give you the printout sheets with the clock, count the number of minutes. That should have been 35 minutes. And then between 3:55 and 4:15, that it would have been 20 minutes, and then so the total time that Joseph spent playing would have been 55 minutes. Thank you to Shariel Thomas, Tejana David, and Devontae Connor for calling in this morning, and congratulations to them for a job well done. And we thank you for participating, and for all of you who are at home and working them out, and those who had their struggles but they were able to make it through at the end, we want to say thank you for participating, even if you did not get to the opportunity to answer on air. Thank you for calling this morning, and we encourage everyone to go out this afternoon to the Nevis High School Championship, sponsored by the Bank of Nevis, and this afternoon promises to be an exciting event. I know last year's event was very well attended. We will see quickly javelin, shot put. We'll also have 800 meters, 200 meters, 3,000 meters, 5,000 meters, and the 4x1. And then we go into tomorrow, where we will have the high jump, long jump, 400 meters, 1,200 meters, 1,500 meters, 100 meters, and the 4x4 meters happening tomorrow. So the Nevis Athletic Stadium is the place to be. Our students are probably already en route there, and so we encourage you to support them in this endeavor. Thank you so much, and you have a wonderful week. Until we see you next week. Woo-hoo!
It's time, come on, rise and shine. You know, I know we're gonna have a great time. And now we're past this quickly, you don't wanna miss it. So turn up the radio, it's Youth on the Go. Youth on the Go. Oh, let's start the show. Oh, Youth on the Go. Oh, let's start the show. Oh, let's go. I will learn new things. I will be creative. Grab your gears, let's gather around. An adventure is always waiting. There's storytelling news for us, and we always know what's happening. We act, we play, we dance, we sing from 9 to 10 on Saturday morning. Youth on the go. Whoa, let's start the show. Youth on the go. Whoa, let's start the show. Let's go.
With all the power from the tower. This is the powerhouse of the Eastern Caribbean, VON Radio, from the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis.
Javi. Right now, me a live for me. My girlfriend thing now work hard. No, yeah, we dead for them, but who dead for we? Them no know loyalty. People no care for you. So what me do, me no trust mankind. When me say me, I go pray for you. Them want hurt me a long, long time. No people no care for you. So what me do, me no trust mankind. When me say me, I go pray for you. Them want hurt me a long, long time. Yeah. These are the costs we have to pay when you're real. Yeah. Still try my best through all the pain where me feel. Yeah. All that said and done, my life has just begun. Cause now I'm stronger than before. People no care for you. So what me do, me no trust mankind. When me say me, I go pray for you. Them want hurt me a long, long time. No people no care for you. So what me do, me no trust mankind. When me say me, I go pray for you. Them want hurt me a long, long time. Them a little bit